guys, Eric here, and I figured I'd change things up and finally start doing some review stuff instead of some just flat-out vlogging stuff. Though, like my vlogs, I really won't be editing too much of this. Might edit a tiny bit if I flub up a little, but I'm gonna actually try to keep this to at least around 8 minutes. Anyways, this actual review is one that I've been promising a few people for quite a while now, and I dropped the ball when the book first came out by not putting the review up at that point. But I'm actually talking about Jane Espenson and Brad Bell's fantastic, fun, and just retro moments. Covers a lot of ground. But I'm talking about Husbands, the graphic novel. And the difference between the graphic novel and the show, right off the bat, for those that don't know, the Husbands web series is a fantastic web series. Stars everyone from Mekhi Phifer to Joss Whedon, but the leads are Cheeks and Brady, who are this couple who couldn't be more different if you tried, but they end up getting married in Vegas, wake up, find out they're married, and decide to try and keep going with it. And it's 2 seasons so far. Season 2 is a little longer than season 1, and just some very fun material. I'll link to it in the description below. But the graphic novel itself, what happens is they are going through some of their wedding gifts, and they find a mysterious book that actually transforms itself into a comic book and sends both the newlyweds and their best friend, who is hilarious in her own right, but sends the trio into this fantastic journey where we end up going through medieval stuff, Sherlock Holmes type adventure, a sci-fi type adventure, Archie type adventure. It's 6 stories. I'm blanking on 2 of them right now, actually. The sci-fi adventure, Sherlock Holmes. Oh yeah, there's kind of a very classic retro kind of I can't think of what you would call it. It's basically a superhero story with Cheeks playing the part of the villain and Brady playing the superhero. It's very funny, and the last story being kind of a super spy thriller kind of story. And they're all short, but they don't feel short the way they read. It's a little over 100 pages actually. But the story itself probably makes up about like 80% of the book. Then you have a whole bunch of back matter. There's a foreword by Russell. I think it's by Russell T. Davis. No, the afterword is by Russell T. Davis. The foreword is actually by the introduction, not forward. Sorry, is by Neil Gaiman, who is absolutely awesome. If you don't know who Neil Gaiman is, how are you watching this stuff? But yeah, the story itself throughout all the chapters is wrote by Brad and Jane, and it's absolutely fun, fantastic. It nails on a whole bunch of different points. There's plenty of humor and plenty of lessons to be learned throughout each story, and it's kind of fun seeing the guys change up through the 6 different art styles, because there are 6 different artists on each of the different stories. Art by Ron Chan, Natalie Nuriget, M.S. Corley, Ben Dewey, and Tania Del Rio. Hopefully I didn't screw up any of those names. Cover art is by Ron Chan. And like I said, the introduction and the afterword are Neil Gaiman and Russell T. Davis. And I believe, I'd have to double check, but I believe it's only $10 on Amazon, maybe 12. Let me for a hardcover. And look at this. Sorry, it's beautiful. I'll just show you some of the inside without spoiling anything. Show you some of the inside. I mean, I enjoyed reading this. You can actually read it in probably about a sitting or 2. But and this is some of the back matter, which covers a lot of ground, shows you some of the breakdowns on how they constructed the stories, and it's awesome stuff. I really enjoyed this book a lot, and it's kind of great to see just how it changes up completely through the story. And I mean, it's 15. It's technically 15 at retail price, but I would highly recommend it if you've never if you if you've never checked out Husbands. First of all, I would highly recommend it because you can jump right in from the graphic novel and then go back and watch the first 2 seasons of the web series. But both Brady and Cheeks as characters feel 100% real. They feel human, and I mean Jane and Brad's writing is beyond fantastic throughout the book. And like I said, the back matter is, I feel like there's like at least around like I kind of want to count. Yeah, there's about 20 pages of back matter, and only one ad in the very back of the book. But I mean, it's a beautiful package put out by Dark Horse, and I mean, like I said, I can't recommend this any higher than I already do. It's a quick read. It'll take you a night at most, a couple hours in a night. But I mean, it's well worth having in your collection, and I'm trying to get the glare off the book. That's why I keep moving it. Stop it. There we go. Perfect. And it's just awesome stuff, and I can't recommend it any higher. I kind of feel like being vague is the best way I can possibly sell it, because I don't want to give you spoilers to what makes the book so awesome. And you can see, even on the back there, gives you a hint to the first story in the book, but it's very fun stuff. I'd highly recommend checking it out. And like I said, it's actually pretty cheap on Amazon. I get it off of Amazon, though I would highly recommend going to your local comic book shop if you have one, and support your local comic shop. And yeah, as always, guys, thanks for checking this video out. Hopefully you liked it. Hopefully I didn't go off too much on different tangents. And yeah, if you like this video, hit like, hit the subscribe, because I'm trying to put out more and more content as the weeks go on, and I will see you guys in the next video. And if you liked this review, I did a podcast with Jane and Brad a while back. I'll also put that link in the description that I would highly recommend you guys check out, because they go into a little detail on how they made the book. Anyways, thanks as always, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.